Alright. I'm a little congested today, but we're gonna get through this. I guarantee it. chapter 1102 of One Piece. Thank you guys for showing up. If you're here, hello. If you're gonna watch this later, hello. Yeah, 1102. We were finishing up Kuma's backstory. He had just got to Luffy's island, and he got a call from the government, and we're gonna see what's going on with that, and then hopefully, not that I care if this flashback ends and Kuma's backstory ends, because it's really good right now, but it seems like it's finally coming to an end, because we're obviously not gonna go over the events of the last 2 years of what's happening with Kuma. I don't think that's necessary. But alright, so we start off with a Shonen Jump page. You know, Luffy on the front cover, as always, as he should be. Alright. The life of Kuma. Okay. Request of Toshiaka Zu. Bonnie not waiting to stuff her face at a meal with a pack of wolves who carefully build up a huge stash of hot dogs. So pretty much having a hot dog eating contest. That's pretty funny. Okay. If you hear my nephew upstairs, you know what I'm saying, a baby's gonna be a baby. But let's get into the chapter. No doubt about it, Bonnie Komachi is here. The girl who keeps pushing forward. The Bonnie Pirates. Quit calling me by my name. I'm the captain, ain't I? Okay, captain then. It looks like there are Marines here too, though. All right, men. The Bonnie Pirates have arrived. I didn't even notice that. But we got orders to bring them in immediately. They say the last city they attacked was picked with injured seniors and even little children. They're the worst type of scum. Excuse me. A big guy, yeah. I've seen him. Sorry, like I said, I'm a little congested. I've seen him. He was on the outskirts of town. I can't see you, Bonnie. Please understand. It's hard to believe you became a pirate of all things, but you mustn't chase after me. Where the hell did he go? We've already been dubbed pirates. We may as well keep searching, even if it takes a whole right, captain. A while. I don't know why I said whole. I don't. Even if it takes a while, right, captain. If we're gonna take it slow, then I want to look for Nika too. Imagine Daddy's face when I tell him I found Nika and so island. At so island. Don't you think he'd be thrilled? Meanwhile, in the East Blue, having crushed the vicious fishmen of the Arlong pirates, along I got a bounty. Okay, so I guess we are gonna go through it. Like, that's crazy. Luffy, Straw Hat Luffy has stepped into the spotlight. So it kind of seems like Bonnie pushed herself out there to sea probably like a year before Luffy. But they got their notoriety probably almost around the same time, it seems like. You're going to Logtown for what? No particular reason. Who's in charge there? That'd be Captain Smoker. Jinbei, guess whose kid brother is on the bounty poster? A brat like this took down Arlong? That's right, he's my kid brother. I like how we're getting a lot of younger Ace back in this flashback. This is like a OG, because we really don't we don't see a lot of Ace interacting with many people like ever, you know what I'm saying? Especially since his time in the manga was cut so short. So this is pretty amazing that we're getting like multiple panels with him actually having dialogue with other characters and saying things that like actually pertain to like questions people have in the story. But all right, let's continue. What a curious twist of fate, Dragon. To think your boy would become a pirate. Here are our ironclad rules of piracy. Plunder whatever you want from bad guys. Okay. Rob them blind and don't help a soul unless they really need it. Not a soul. That's great. That's great. I like Bonnie's philosophy. Only robbing bad guys. It's pretty dope, and it kind of brings more depth to her character as well. So I like that we're getting that. That kind of makes me think maybe Bonnie for Straw Hat. I would love to see that, honestly. Yes, that's it. That's exactly how you put on lipstick. Great, I'm totally a grown-up now. That's funny. Okay. It makes sense because she's a child. I also put this on. Daddy might not even recognize me without something on my cheeks. Okay. Next, I just gotta make a name for myself. They'll get his attention. That'll get his attention. Egghead New World. This is unsettling. So, you think so? Their progression is going as smoothly as your own modifications. Never mind that, though. Did you hear the news? Apparently, some rookie declared war on the world government. Okay, so at this point, this is when Luffy goes to save Robin. So this is actually like, all right. Wow. We're actually getting exposition on what happened, like with what's happening with the world during the pre-time skip a little bit. That's pretty freaking amazing. I'm not even gonna lie, the anime can milk that and actually show, you know what I mean, with the when they do this, show flashes of the saving Robin. Okay, here we are. We're on the next panel. What? Dragon has a son? Ha! That's funny. So Kuma snitched. Kuma's a snitch. He's been hanging out with the Navy too long. If I'm going to let you study all my memories, there's no point trying to hide it. A man with rubber powers, standing up to the world government with a quirk of fate. He sounds just like Idol Nika. PPP. That's true. Oh shoot. This is nuts. So, since the beginning of his journey, beginning of his notoriety, Kuma went straight to Vegapunk to talk to him about Luffy possibly being Nika. That's nuts. Thriller Bark Grand Line. The government has given me special orders to wipe out wipe you all out. That said, I'm sure they'd be satisfied if I only brought them Straw Hat Luffy's head. Hand him over and I'll spare your lives. Go to hell. That's fire. That's fire. We're actually getting a flashback. Oh my gosh. What a shame. Versus Shock. Oh god. This is bringing back memories. Luffy is the man who will become king of the pirates. If you truly mean to take his place, you must be willing to bear all his pain and suffering yourself. This much damage might be enough to even knock me out. Did we just get a power scaling feat? And I didn't realize it until like 1,000 chapters later. Well, probably like 750. Well, so the fact that Zoro withstand that, does that mean Zoro has a little bit better durability than Kuma? Something to think about. Something to think about. All right. He has exceptional friends, just as I'd expect of your son Dragon. Near Sabaody Archipelago. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Near the Sabaody Archipelago, we are calling in all 7 warlords of the sea. If you refuse to come, you'll be forfeiting your title. Quit the statement. Quit the statement. What's the occasion? The flag bearer of the new era, Porcus D. Ace. His public execution date has been set. This will mean war with the Whitebeard pirates. War with the Whitebeard. I will be sure to arrive before the execution date. Sabaody Archipelago, where's my food? I'm wasting away here. Pizza. Bring me more now. Captain, the Navy will take notice if you keep chasing a scene. This is the last time I'll see your face. Become a true indomitable pirate. Bonnie. A pirate just hit the Celestial Dragons. They'll send a ship from Navy HQ. That's the human shop. Someone attacked a Celestial Dragon. Who would dare do that? The whole world knows that that's taboo. Who are so close to the Navy HQ too? It's practically suicide. Them again? The Straw Hat Pirates? He did it to protect a fisherman? Straw Hat Luffy? No one has done anything so bold for hundreds and hundreds of years. That's treason. Oh, so Sabaody Archipelago solidified the I feel like Sabaody Archipelago changed his mind about killing Luffy. That is dope. Dragon, Iva-chan, I hope you can forgive me. Stop PX1. What? Another one. Zoro, I didn't mean to desert you without a word. At least I can leave my own quiet mark on the world through Bonnie and this young boy. Their futures will be the only legacy I leave behind. I couldn't save any of them. You've got it wrong. I'm just showing you the level you have to be in the new world. You and your friends just aren't ready. Don't go there yet, after all. You will someday save the world. Install a self-destruct mechanism. Are you really that terrified of Kuma? Don't complain. Isn't his terrifying status as a human weapon you're doing? But you have 5 already have the highest priority in the command hierarchy, and if he were to somehow go rogue, would not in our presences, how would anyone else stop him? Do not answer. I'm not interested in the opinions of a scientist for hire. Then in exchange for me doing that, let me keep just a touch of his ego intact. And I've invented a circuit for the brain that allows one to switch between 2 states of consciousnesses, akin to a split personality, akin to a split personality. If you allow me to test it, I've given the order, Vegapunk. Erase his individuality completely. Make sure no trace of him remains. You won't be forgiven if you don't. Remember, I too am a man of science. Any attempts to deceive me will fail. But if we do that, Kuma won't get to reunite with Bonnie at all. Wow, that's crazy. They're doing the government's doing everything in their power not to put them back together, like not to make sure that they don't ever see each other again. That's crazy. Sounds like the U.S. government. Always trying to keep men away from their children. Shoot, it is good to know how you feel, Vegapunk. What I didn't think you'd be able to overhear. Weren't you the one who gave me superhuman hearing? Alright then. Today is the day we erase your sense of individuality. Kuma, it's only been 2 years, but it was fun. He. I suppose it was. It's looking like your first assignment will be a battle with the Whitebeard pirates. I've been asked to prepare a battalion of your clone soldiers for it too. Once that's over and done with, there's something I'd like you to program me to do. Protect the ship of the Straw Hat Pirates, just until one of them returns. I'd like to be a stubborn guardian for their home, since I won't be able to witness their continued growth. That's crazy. I respect that. So the only reason he personally wanted to do that for them because he knew Luffy was Nika. He knew it. There was no doubt in his mind at that point that Luffy was Nika. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or wasn't Nika. Or was Nika, yeah. There's no doubt in his mind that he knew he was Nika. So what kind of future are you dreaming up for that boy? His actions have really moved me. I know Nika is meant to be a legend, but it'd be great if there really was a warrior that out there putting smiles on faces using their rhythm of liberation, the rhythm I taught Bonnie. And if there's a hero out there that will change these seas one day, I believe it'll be him. The revolutionary places their hopes on a pirate. You're backing quite a dark horse, PPP. That unorthodox thinking is proof of your humanity. All right. Before we begin, remember to push out those memories for my research, and promise is a promise after all. Does this effectively erase your memories? No, think of it as a copy. I will disappear, then it'll touched through through. Don't fret. I've designed a system that will allow me to take a peek without touching it. Please place it in there. Okay, it's just another procedure. I have to be clinical about this. I'm a scientist after all. So this is my life. I wonder how people have been harmed or troubled by my actions. Troubled. Living is nothing without trouble. Without you wouldn't you say? Wow. Kuma. Huff. Kumachi. Kumachi, Dad. Huff. I can cure her. He's just going right through all his memories. You know what I mean? Like, to put him in a bubble. I'm so great. Thank goodness. Your life hasn't caused anyone harm or trouble, but your death will pain everyone who loves you. Listen well, Kuma. You are a hero too, not only for Bonnie, but for everyone you've ever met. That's crazy. Vegapunk is balling right now. Thank you. There's just one last thing, Vegapunk. Yeah, I know. I can't say how grateful I am. Damn, that looks like the hardest thing Vegapunk's ever had to do. Yo, this is giving me goosebumps right now, man. Vegapunk is going through it right now. I get it. Like, he literally was probably the closest thing to Vegapunk's best friend. And then he literally had to flip the switch on him. Flip the switch. Thank you for saving Bonnie's life. If you see her again, could you tell her something for me? Please wish her a happy 10th birthday. Wow, his daughter is the only thing in his heart. Break next week. I respect it. It's New Year's. Enjoy yourself, Oda. For the this was a great chapter. Like, wow, this is giving me chills. Happy 10th birthday, Bonnie. Wow, chills, man. Yo, there is a lot to unfold in this, but I'm going to most likely do that in a separate video. This chapter had so much going for it, and I can't wait to do a bigger, better, and smoother review for you guys. So thank you guys for showing up, and if you're watching it later, thank you guys for watching it, and I hope you guys have a good daytime, night, and my videos, I will not be sick forever. So this cold gets over, I will be making a top tier video for you guys. Thank you.